So after completing that event, Ambulance Reborn got the number of points the clan needed, helped them out. Once you complete that boss battle, you get a message from Ergo saying congratulations or something like that. Thank you for helping us out, taking out the ambulance, Ergo Glass, teach him a lesson, all that stuff. He gives you the Supra Vandal. Now, if you want to compare the Supra Vandal to the regular one, well, okay, this is how the Supra actually looks, in case you don't know. Then if you compare it to the variant, the other one, Supra Vandal, as you can see, there's not much difference here, to be quite honest with you. I mean, accuracy 13.3 and magazine at 300. The reason why I have the build like this, I had the build for heat and corrosive with that magazine at 360. This is only a one Forma build, only because I have to put another V so I can put that entropy burst to get that status up. And also I put on fast hands with wildfire. That's why it's at 360, because of this mod here. 20% on the magazine capacity to go along with more fire. And that's how you build for the whole heat and corrosive combo, in case you don't know. Serration, split chamber, the whole nine. You get the idea. Now as for its mechanics, you already know how it works. But the thing about that separates this from the regular one is because of the accuracy. Because people had an issue with the accuracy. It likes to kick a lot. This one doesn't kick as much. As you can see, once you fire, it stays right where it needs to be. The other Supra, once it starts to rev up, it'll go up slightly like this and stuff, and you have to bring it back down and whatnot. It's like you don't really have to do that with this weapon, because as you can see, once it stays there, it will keep staying right where it needs to be. It doesn't kick, it doesn't rev up. Well, it's revving up now, but I'm talking about as far as it going up. It stays where it needs to stay, and it's really good as far as with the accuracy. So let me get out a heavy gunner here. Let me see if there's one, because I was just in here earlier. Yeah, he's still there. Alright, so let me simulate this, bring him out. As far as with performance, the Supra Vandal is actually a solid weapon. It's just that I won't consider bringing it to like an end game situation, because it will take way too long to kill these guys. So you gotta build for that corrosive and heat combo, or corrosive and cold. But as you can see, just by a number of shots, like 100 and change, this dude is down for the count. It's just level 100, but that's still not bad. But if you have enemies swarming you and all that stuff, the Supra Vandal can only take out but so much enemies until you gotta reload and all that stuff. The reloading issue, I don't have a problem with it, because as you saw, I got fast hands in here to reduce that reload from its 3 seconds at base to a 2.3, so it's manageable for me, because as you see, once you reload that, as you see from the circle, solid. Don't have to waste no time taking it out, trying to find where the magazine clip to put it back in, all that stuff now. And you could pretty much look at the design, it looks so damn clean. And on top of that, if you look down the sights, you could actually see the Lotus symbol right on the magazine itself, like on the right side of the magazine. You can see it like right there. But aside from that, there's pretty much nothing else for me to talk about as far as with the Supra Vandal. I mean, the only improvements that I see between this and the regular one is that the accuracy and magazine capacity. That's pretty much it. It's a puncture weapon, good against armored units. But as far as with overall damage, as you saw, the level 100 dude went down. But if there are enemies swarming you using this weapon, it's not the ideal situation or the ideal way to go as far as bringing this weapon for endgame. But as far as low to mid-tier enemies, this weapon will shred them down to pieces. And on top of shredding things, you could put a shred on to increase its fire rate. And it will have the punch through, so you can just punch through enemies if you want to. So aside from that, you know, that's pretty much all I say as far as with the Supra Vandal. It looks clean and it looks real nice. It still has the same amount of damage as the regular one, so you're not missing much. It's just accuracy and magazine. It's pretty